Previously on the Pardon My Arrogance Podcast.
Bro, these niggas ain't got no shot.
They got a shot.
It's a chip year. Ain't nobody got a shot. We about to run through the whole motherfucking league, man. Y'all see it. Philly's finest. It's another chip year, man.
We gotta talk about the other teams, unfortunately, man.
You do that. I'm gonna talk about my birds. You know, the only thing that I think is stopping the Eagles from fucking running this chip run is Jalen Hurts going to take the progression in his third year of his decision-making skills becoming elite.
Well, this is the first.
Sanders ran for 97. 4 different Eagles had a rushing touchdown, and Jalen Hurts over 300 total yards today. All leading up to an Eagles win over the Lions.
And the Eagles are 4-0 for the first time since 2004.
The 6-0 2022 Philadelphia Eagles.
Last 2 weeks not being able to play because of that shoulder injury. He's had a lot of emotions. The Eagles secure the number 1 seed in the NFC.
Want to ring the bell? Ding, ding.
Hold up, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished? When I bought the ass tomorrow, y'all thought it was rented? Flexing on these, I'm like Papa on the spinach.
Philadelphia's going to head to the NFC Championship game.
Can the men cast and grind like I'm broke. That Lambo, my new, she'll ride like my ghost. I'm riding around my city with my hands on my toes. Cause these want me dead, and I gotta make it back home.
Attention, air traffic control. A flock of eagles is heading to Arizona.
Biatch.
From the 215 to 302, we kick some facts and talk the news. We keeping it real while acting a fool. So pardon my arrogance and let me holla at you.
We are back. PMA. Hopefully this video don't fuck up like the last one that caused us fucking hiatus.
We back. It's your favorite unapologetically arrogant, bald-headed shit talker in this nutball.
Yo, man. Look here, man.
Season 5.
We know y'all know we take our little reprieve around the holidays. You know.
Family come first.
We situate ourselves and shit. Get new content. Get new shit. The shit to talk about. But it happened. It ended early because of we recorded a Black Panther reaction, right? Mm-hmm, it was a good reaction. Real good. It was a couple other good videos that day, and it was just all kinds of technical malfunctions and shit. And we was like, man,
it was
fuck it then.
It was signs, right? Sometimes you got to take the signs the universe is giving you and run with it.
But we couldn't keep y'all on hiatus. We couldn't keep y'all on ice so long, man. You know, spring here, yo. It's a nice day today.
It's beautiful weather out here. You know. Out of nowhere, right?
Yeah, man. I don't know whether it's spring or I seen a little bit of snow.
A little bit.
It's supposed to snow this next week, so
keep it away. I'm tired of the snow. I don't want no more snow in my life, man.
So while you been away, it's been a lot of shit going on. As y'all seen in the intro.
Yeah, let's go there. You know, let's just go there. We wanted to start this app. And talk about that. Y'all seen it. Y'all remember where we was at last season? How we felt at the beginning of the season about our Eagles. Shout out to our Eagles.
They did a good damn job, bro.
They did what we expected them to do. It was a chip run, and unfortunately, we took a L, man. I know Q probably got stuff to say about it. I'm gonna just make my comment is we got out coached. You know, some Eagles fans out there might say other things. Some Cowboy fans who are irrelevant might have stuff to say about those Eagle fans who bitching about this, that, and the third.
And our greatest strengths got negated by the field.
100%. But at the end of the day, I feel like we got out coached in that second half. And it sucks because Jalen put on the performance of his career. And unfortunately,
it was so bad, yo. Our GM was like, yo, my man, yo.
Yeah.
You stand here.
Yeah. Don't get on the plane, bro.
He gonna try to come out talking about something. Yeah, man, they offered me more money.
Corny ass kid, Gannon. Now that you going, let's get it out. Let's say it right. So you know, a lot of us didn't like you for a while.
We don't even get don't expect end the conference explanation of what happened, bro.
No exit no exit interview, no none of that. It's because we didn't like him for a long time, right? He came into this year, and the roster was stacked to some degree.
It's like long as he don't. The two question marks is long as John Gannon don't fuck it up, and long as Hurts don't fuck it up. Hurts proved his
Hurts proved himself.
And in a way, John had a good year too. He had a number one pass defense, but I felt like that was mostly talent.
That's what I'm saying. That stacked roster. So some people would say that anybody could have went out there and coached them. I'm not going to say that.
They did,
but at the end of the day, the biggest flaws that we had for the last couple years showed up in the biggest game at the worst possible time. Second half of the biggest game. The defensive flaws showed themselves. The special teams flaws showed themselves. The coaching in general showed themselves. And then, there was some extracurricular things happening with fields and calls and this, that, and the third that happened to tie in. But at the end of the day, that nut-ass Andy Reid. Shout out to Andy Reid. Shout out to Andy Reid. He's been running jet sweeps and motions for 20, 30 years.
Even though he the same age as Babyface, and it was a clear difference in fucking appearance. I'll tell you that for a fact.
But Andy ran it again. He ran it to the other side, and somehow they scored. Now, I don't make millions of dollars to coach football, but I knew it was coming.
That seemed like some shit that he used to do with Westbrook. He used to get open and shit. Westbrook always was open.
I seen that same motion about 3,700 times as an Eagles fan.
Brent Selleck and what was Herman's? What was the tight end before that broke his toe in the 2004 championship touchdown? Chad Lewis.
You had the boy Trey. He's done it a million times. But listen. Shout out to Andy Reid.
We learned, man. We lost, so it is.
We took an L.
We ain't gonna come in here and complain.
Bitch. Next season we gonna hopefully retool and how we retrust, and we'll be back, and you'll see us in the fall talking the same shit that we normally do.
Other things that happen.
Yeah, what else we missed, bro?
A lot of Chrisean and Blueface stuff happened.
Why Blueface and Rock been in the news like every week for the last 3-4 months?
It's kind of ingenious a little bit. They stay relevant. I don't even know the last time I heard a Blue song.
That part.
Besides Tatiana, whatever that shit.
Because
Tatiana.
Damn, that was like 2 years ago.
I feel like it. The fuck?
Because I was just riding the other day, and Q sent me to John. You know what I mean? I see him and Chris going. You know what I mean? And that's the first thought I said to myself was, nigga, when the last time this boy made a song?
Nigga knocked out her pops and shit. They was on Kai Connect, fucking Twitch stream, fucking his house up.
Fucking the crib up.
They made a smut tape.
I mean, you gotta think though, right? So they had their little TV joint. They had a little TV deal, right? So naturally, when you got an actual TV deal, you're going to create media. You're going to create publicity stunts to some degree because you want the buzz to, you know what I mean? You want the traction to go to your TV piece. Yeah. And it felt like that's what was happening, but
I feel like she got a real problem though.
She got a real problem
with the sauce.
A real problem, bro.
Problem with the sauce. Bro.
I don't think that's fake.
She knocking. She punching baby mom. She punching people while she pregnant. Bro. She out there. What the fuck else she doing? She got the nigga Blue fighting her, knocking his dad out,
bro.
Fighting her sisters and shit. Bro, she on what's the interview she was just doing with the ball? I forget his name.
She's done a lot of interviews lately.
Yeah, when he was going back and forth, he told her to chill the fuck out and shit like that, and she had to walk. It was a lot of shit, bro.
And they kicked her, and she walked out the jaw, and Blueface still sitting on the couch and shit.
It was some wild shit. But then Breezy said something about him, and then they got into the same shit. However, let's bring it back.
Bring it back. I got some stuff to say. Bring it in.
I feel like it's a little unfair.
What's unfair?
The Breezy treatment.
The treatment. Wait.
The treatment that he's still
getting
chastised
for 20 years ago
when he was a teen
for something he did when he was a young boy.
And it's like, bro, this man has. When has he ever? He beefed with a couple people here and there. When has he been in the news since? You act like he beat Jones yearly.
All right, look, let's be clear, right? Because
and what he did was wrong. A lot of young cats his age make that same mistake.
Right?
They don't know how to place their emotion at that age. They're not giving them an excuse. That's just what it is. But for him to still be dealing with the after effects of that shit,
I just want to say this because in 2023, we talk about this in season 4, season 3, season 2, season 1 of the Pardon My Arrogance podcast. We talk about it that young bulls in this generation that's coming up right now unfortunately, have been molded improperly. You know what I mean? Like they haven't been tooled in school properly. So being on Jones might be something that these young boys have been taught. I come from an era that beating on Jones ain't never been tolerated.
I ain't gonna hold you either. A lot of these Jones ain't been trained right either.
That was my next point.
Because they throwing fisticuffs they shouldn't be throwing.
That was my next point. Chrisean Rock. And let's come back to that in just a second, though. This is my next point. So
be with her?
Hell no. Hell no. Hell no.
No matter how good the Yam Sand was,
bro.
She got the wok supreme. You know?
Oh, I'm gonna skip and I'm gonna come back. I can't be with no Joan that's putting her hands on me.
Yeah.
Me personally, I can't do it because at the end of the day, and so when Breezy put hands on Rihanna 20 years ago,
and I heard it was an actual rumble.
It was a rumble, right? So if you're Joan in your car in your Lambo, bang, 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 piecing you the fuck up while you driving,
you know she probably Trinidadian. She probably got that. She got like a wild.
She probably got hands. Piecing you the fuck out while you driving your Lambo.
Even though back when in the Super Bowl, dog, I was like, Riri, why you looking at me like that?
Why so many people hating on Rihanna's Super Bowl performance?
She told me something, it was dry. You what? Rihanna got hits, bro.
This was a banger in the deaf.
She was pregnant.
In the deaf Joan that was over there signing and fucking out.
She was pregnant. And she had 30 niggas on the stage that was air humping her.
And she was licking and smelling her cooch.
I know you like that part.
But look, let's rewind, right? You driving your Lambo and your joint piecing you up. At some point, you gotta push her off. Get off me. I'm about to crash. We're gonna die if you get the fuck off me, John.
You be the most mild-mannered individual,
right?
But after a certain while, your body start to.
It's a reaction instinct, right?
It's like you ain't gonna keep piecing me in my face,
right?
Because nigga in the street would have got bodied by now. Like, so, it's weird.
And we're not making no excuses for Breezy, but it's a chance that's probably what went down. So I say that to say this. I talk to homies all the time. We talk about, is it ever okay to put hands on a woman? And we have these discussions among ourselves. If a John is lighting you the fuck up, you got to get out of the situation. But if you pin and you can't, I'm going to body slam you up off of me. I'm going to do different things to get you up off me.
I'm a firm believer in grabbing shoulder meat. You grab the shoulder meat, they really can't do nothing.
Right.
You grab they fucking shoulder meat. I'm like, girl.
Right. I'm a big fan of the pour her arms behind her, bear hugger. You might dislocate her shoulder or shit like that. You put the knee in the back and shit. You might dislocate the shoulders, but it's needed to let her know I'm not to be fucked with. I can fuck you up. You do know that, right, shorty? I don't want to put hands on you.
Man, this boy had a fucking goddamn a conversation back in the day, long time ago. Whether it was more worse to body slam a joint on her neck or punch her dead in the face. And it was like, I said to punch in the face because I'm like, she could recover from that. Body slamming on the neck sound crazy.
Because I feel like it's a double whammy because the body slam on the neck, you could obviously kill her. You know what I mean? Break the neck, done. But you could also break the nose piece, push it up in the brain, and she done.
Yeah.
But I also feel like you punch a joint square in the face, it's a much higher percentage that you're going to do more damage than if you just suplex slam on the neck.
I don't get that. You can't control where she going to land.
At the end of the day, if you're putting your hands on me, Chrisean, you got to get up on me.
Back to Breezy. Now, he's one of the most talented musicians I've ever seen.
Right.
I don't think he had a bad album, bro.
Nah, not at all.
Like he had albums that was okay, and there was ones that was better, but there was no flops ever.
Right.
And the nigga been in the game how long?
20 plus.
And he's still giving you niggas work, bro. And he has yet to perform on one of these major joints because of said event. Yet still, you got wild other motherfuckers who's in a lot more shit, always in the fucking limelight.
Right.
So what is it about him?
Right.
These niggas got their own show and they beat each other's ass every day. And I get Blueface was like, yo, don't bring it. I kind of get that a little bit.
I get the no snitching shit, right? Because that's basically what he's saying.
Not snitching. It was like
that's kind of what he was alluding to.
But they over there doing it too.
It's snitching. It's still snitching, even though what y'all doing is in the public eye. Everybody see it. But at the same time, I feel what Breezy's saying is like, hey, yo, I'm being penalized for something that 20 plus years ago happened. You ain't see me in the news doing it since. But you motherfuckers is being
about each other. Yo.
Yeah, and
she was had a video of her showing her Fenty products and shit, and Breezy was playing in the back.
Right.
If it was that bad, why was she? Why she
no love lost, no hard feelings. But then you got Jones like the Chrisean Rock and all these young Jones of the world who brainwashed to some degree. She's in the background of the Blueface video when he coming at Breezy, and she co-signing what he's saying about, I beat my bitch, Chris, but don't worry about me beating my bitch. And it's like, what? And she back there like, yeah, Chris, he be beating me, but why you worried about us? Like, what? How stupid are you, Yo? This generation, bro.
Couldn't be my daughter, bro.
Ain't no way, boy.
I couldn't be my daughter.
Ain't no way, boy.
Blueface would have been finito, nigga.
Luca Brasi sleeps with the fishes. Luca Brasi sleeps with the fishes.
Like, come home and shut up. Come home, shut up. Let me holler at you for a minute.
And then Blueface mom get on the joint a couple days later.
Barring Chris
up this with the same shit as if, you okay with your son being a scumbag beating on Jones?
And he didn't make a long post about just them. He was talking about his situation and made reference to them.
And what people probably don't know, and this was also just hidden in between the text because it was right on the heels of the Grammys or whatever the fuck. I think it was the Grammys. He just got snubbed on Wild Crazy. And he would.
It was that, and the fact that they took his Michael Jackson tribute away for
the
Thriller.
So all of this happening in a matter of weeks. That Grammy shit. The boy who won the Grammy over him, I don't know who the fuck he is. Still,
he apologized to Boy. Was like,
I get it, but at the end of the day, who the fuck is this boy? Does anybody know? Because I don't fucking know.
Apparently, he got a nice fan base.
Never heard of the motherfucker until Chris mentioned him.
Different. I guess he's different.
Go, he different, all right. My point is, though, weeks upon weeks, Chris dealing with some shit. So when him putting that mention out there, that's not like I'm coming at this boy neck. It's just like it's more so he was talking about himself. He was self-reflecting on himself and why the world got this grievance with him. This wasn't, I'm trying to shine light on Blueface beating his bitch. The world already knows Blueface beats his joint.
She and vice versa. She beats him in his house.
So for the nigga to come back and try to clap back and the mom talking about it, it's some weird shit with this younger generation. It's some weird shit.
Speaking of younger generation, we watched this video. Yeah, y'all might have seen it. Detroit rappers.
Oh, the three that went missing?
Going missing, right? And I seen the article. I said, man, that's a shame.
Yeah.
Because back where I'm from, people go missing every day.
Yeah.
You know, how many times there's in a vacant somewhere.
Yep.
And then not be found for years.
I remember seeing the headline pop on my phone, 3 Detroit rappers on the way to a show goes missing.
He sends me to Facebook Live.
Swipe that shit off.
I watches it, right? I forget the young kid's name.
Yeah, I don't know.
Apparently, ever since he got out of jail, he was running his mouth.
Flapping at the mouth.
Talk about balls in jail, about what they did, and this, that, and the third. And I'm gonna kick y'all some game out there, youngsters.
And he was trying to start his own podcast, doing his YouTube thing,
which is admirable. You know what I'm saying? Do what you do. Tell your story.
Right.
However, if you in this gang, right? If you a blood, right?
Right.
And you out here running forces, what type of time you think they gonna think you on? And they don't give a fuck what your intentions is. They just see what the fuck is being portrayed.
Yeah.
And then they get on live with you and show you. And then basically, you ever seen one of them balls that them balls in life that don't know they getting laughed at?
Yeah, I've definitely seen them balls before.
Like they been in a group like this, hey, you know what I'm saying? Boom, boom. And they out there making a fool of themselves, and we laughing, but we ain't laughing with you, we laughing at you, like, and then as soon as you leave, it's like, this bull is a nut. That's that. That bull, right?
I'm trying to get the names now. Three rappers. Armani Kelly.
Armani Kelly is the one that was rappers. He was the one that was on live.
Dante Wicker and Montoya Givens.
And I think them other two bulls got murked because they was with you.
So which one was on live?
Armani Kelly.
That was the boy that was on live. I only wanted to find it so that way y'all can see what we talk about. Google him. Y'all can find it live. It's wild. prevalent. Everybody's looked at this live now. It's like a 9-minute live, and he's just on there with these thug niggas.
They flat.
And he flapping at the gums.
Speaking of which, why was their heads touching? Anyway.
Yeah, that was weird. That was very weird.
They flashing red dots at the camera.
Right.
They got the OG. And it just.
It was for me. It was the part where they was like, "Yeah, keep talking, nigga," and he didn't even pick up on it.
He talking about some Call of Duty. I'm about Call of Duty
right.
in real life.
He ain't pick up on it. He's still flapping the gums. Yeah, you remember Man when he shot the ball boom? It's like
I'm talking about. He was talking about. He's like, I ain't supposed to say it. When you say, I shouldn't say it. It's probably in your best interest not to say it.
Right.
I don't give a damn if it's some thug shit, if it's your bitch, if it's all types of shit, yo. If you don't think you should be saying it, that's why youngins don't think, bro.
You know who I blame?
Ramos old head.
Nope. Tekashi 6ix9ine. That's who I blame.
Gunna snitched too.
Gunna. Yo, you seen the montage?
I know that nigga Thug got me there like, oh. You motherfuckers. I'm putting cases out on all you niggas.
Yo, you seen the Gunna montage that somebody put together of all the times that he said he wouldn't snitch?
It went to the fucking Jones like, yeah, that was me. And Slime, yeah, that's all us. Like, I feel like everybody out but this nigga, bro.
Yo, watch the company you keep, young boss.
Bro.
Watch the company you keep. Because when shit get deep, a nigga will spin on you real quick.
That's some game to put on young. It was that y'all people gotta learn how to read the room and read energy. You can't be oblivious in life, because being oblivious in life will not only get your bread hurt, it'll get your heart broke.
Facts.
And it gets you murked.
Facts.
I'm saying, by not being able to fucking, like, nigga, I can tell a nigga's energy 5 minutes talking to him.
100%.
I can tell you if it's somebody I want to fuck with or somebody I don't want to fuck with. And a lot of niggas I don't want to fuck with.
Right.
Because they got tendencies, yo. You got wild tendencies, whether it be a female tendency or you talk too goddamn much. We've all had them boys that couldn't keep their mouth shut.
Right.
Until the boy was like, I can't fuck with you.
Right.
That was supposed to be between me and you. Fuck you telling all these people for. That's that type nigga.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that's just him or he was doing it for clout. Either way,
it's a bad move.
Because I can see how he's doing it for clout, trying to get his subscribers up. Like, yeah, I'm a thug. I'm this, that, and the third. Like, but that shit don't mean nothing if you in the vacant somewhere, bro.
Yeah, and that nigga's in the fucking. He in the Christian Snoop bando. Boarded the fuck up. Luckily, they found his ass because he was about to be gone forever.
I heard that. I heard them thug niggas was the ones that made the show. And they wanted to lure that nigga back to Detroit.
Oh yeah. They put the show on and everything. Yeah, you got a show. Come back out here, boom, nigga, pull up.
Well, I'll tell you, man. Learn, young. There's a lot of stuff happening.
What else we missed? What else we missed in the last 3 months?
Natural disaster.
Oh man, R.I.P. to all of the lives. It was like 40,000 people died over there with that tsunami earthquake situation.
It was an aftershock too,
bro.
It was an aftershock too that killed 3 more people. It was like a trend. It was like seismic activity. That was like one of the craziest seismic activity that area ever.
Speaking of seismic activity, I just seen the preview for the 65 joint that's about to get a drop next week. Seen that? Look kind of lit. Like it looked like the Jurassic Park we all wanted to see. I'm gonna watch it. What movies?
A lot of movies.
Creed's coming out.
John
Wick's about to drop.
We seen Ant-Man. Guardians of the Galaxy. It's gonna be a nice little. When it get warm, yo. Take your folk. Go ahead and relax. Get away from life. Go to a movie.
I was about to say, y'all know what we do. Be on the lookout. We got movie reviews dropping. Look, season 5 is here, so we gonna do what we do. We got a couple reviews dropping real soon. We seen Megan. I don't think we're gonna do a review on it. What you think of Megan?
I thought it was dope.
Megan was a dope concept.
I love different shit. That's why when I saw Smile, I was like, this is different.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, this is different. I like different shit, bro. Like not the same old copy and paste shit. Like it's like when you put some thought into your movie, like that was dope.
Right.
Because we seen shit like Megan before. Take over, whatever.
Right.
iRobot, but this shit was grisly.
Yeah, it was different. I like the concept. It looked very. Me and the wife was watching, and I said, "Hey, yo, I'm getting a Megan." It's the same shit I said when iRobot came out. I'm getting an iRobot. Like I feel like the technology is there. And it's just a matter of time before it releases to the public. And when it come out, I'm getting one.
We see all these goddamn stories about droids and shit in the air and shit like that. Like some fucking, what's that shit called on Avengers where they disappeared in the sky? Shit.
Oh,
mirror tech.
What's the technology called? I don't remember the name of the tech.
He's like, let's disappear and shit. What
the fuck is it? I know it camoed. It camoed in,
it's like reflectors or some shit. It reflects the light back.
Let's go with mirror technology. It sounds great.
I'm gonna put it up here if we find it. But we sound retarded right now. But I'm gonna put it up here when we find it. But I feel like that shit is out, bro.
Yeah.
That shit's lit. I feel like Super Soldiers is not too long before we got those.
This tech. Speaking of tech, right? Y'all seen the balloon, the China balloon that they had to shoot down and all that. Like, it's just funny that with the whole drone technology that we're in right now. We're in a drone era right now. I seen
a drone show. That shit was lit.
We are in a drone era. Did y'all see the drone Philly show when they had Jalen doing the gritty and it was drones? What was it, like 100,000 drones coordinated?
4th of July, I don't want to see no fireworks. Be a fucking drone show, nigga.
Yeah, technology's crazy. We in 2023, man. I want to take a minute and shout out to all the listeners, all the viewers out there, been rocking with us. We in season 5 of the pod. Look forward this season to we gonna bring a lot of what we normally do, reactions. If some nut shit's going on in the world, we gonna talk about it.
We gonna venture out too, try some new things. See how y'all fuck with it.
We gonna bring back Ask PMA. I know y'all been asking about it. It's coming back this season. Be on the lookout. We got a couple guests already booked.
Stay tuned for vlogs. We trying to get more vlogs done.
Yeah, we gonna get back to the traveling, right?
Hopefully we back on. Hopefully in TwitchCon this year.
Yeah, I don't know if y'all seen when we went to Vegas for Halloween weekend. If you didn't click the card, we had a ball out there. I think that's something that we want to try to do a lot more of this season. So
TwitchCon is in October.
TwitchCon's in October. We booked. We gonna be out that John, but we gonna have something a lot sooner before then. More vlogging. PMA back, man.
We back, man. Without further ado, PMA out.
Bitch. Yeah.
From the 215 to 302, we kicking some facts and talking the news. We keeping it real while acting a fool. So pardon my arrogance and let me holla at you.